I think that the impact of the working women in World War II has been multifaceted, and for me, I can say that I was born after World War II, and I know that the image of Rosie the Riveter, you know, is just iconic for me, and it's only recently that I really realized that, of course, I think that women can do anything they want to do. But I imagine it was a great surprise to the families, especially, of the women in World War II, that these women suddenly took up work that had been defined as men's work, and they suddenly stepped out of their role and their traditional jobs and their traditional definitions and became something that no one had imagined. And they did great, exceptional work. They were fantastic workers, and I bet it didn't surprise the women because they were just doing their job. They just stepped up to the plate, rolled up their sleeves, and went to work like most of us will do if given the chance. But I imagine it really surprised their families because it was so different from expectations and norms. My understanding is that most of the women went back to the homes afterwards in traditional roles, not all of them, but their daughters then began to imagine differently, and society began to imagine differently, and the feminist movement in the 60s certainly got fueled by knowing that the women can and did rise to the occasion, and that opportunities need to be there. And I think that's what World War II really provided for workers, was an opportunity to step outside of tradition and suddenly try on something new, suddenly explore new possibilities, and prove to themselves and everybody else that we can do so much more than we think.